Are your granules failing again? You open the dryer and instead of perfect, free-flowing granules, you find lumps, poor flow, high fines, and inconsistent moisture. If you're facing these problems in tablet manufacturing, stay with this video. Today, we'll break down the top challenges in pharmaceutical granulation and show you how to troubleshoot them like a pro. Granulation is the foundation of tablet manufacturing, essential for flowability, compressibility, and uniform drug distribution. If something goes wrong here, it's a domino effect. Cracked tablets, weight variation, poor disintegration, and inconsistent dissolution. So, let's tackle these problems head-on, uncover the root causes, and give you practical solutions you can use right now. Let's dive into the major challenges. First up, poor powder flowability, the most common headache in granulation. Irregular particle shapes, wide size distribution, and moisture imbalance are the main culprits. Too much moisture? Granules get sticky and clump. Too little? Static builds up and fines cling everywhere. Excessive fines act like glue, killing flow and causing uneven dye filling, leading to tablet weight variation and batch rejection. Solutions? Optimize binder concentration. Find the Goldilocks zone for strong, non-sticky granules. Add flow enhancers like colloidal silicon dioxide to reduce friction and static. Control granule size distribution by adjusting wet massing time and mill screen size. Don't hope for good flow. Engineer it from the start. Use data-driven decisions to ensure granules glide smoothly into the dye every time. Replace guesswork with process control. That's how you conquer flowability issues. Next, over-granulation, when granules become rock-hard and dense. The usual cause? Too much binder or over-mixing, turning your batch into tiny boulders. These granules resist compression, causing capping, lamination, and poor dissolution. Avoid this by rigorously validating binder quantity. Find the optimal amount through small-scale tests. Use endpoint determination technology, like torque monitoring, to stop mixing at the right moment. Consistency is key. Set a specific torque value as your endpoint. Take out the guesswork and ensure perfect granules every time. Use science and data, not just operator feel. On the flip side, under-granulation gives you weak, dusty granules with lots of fines. The main culprit, not enough binder or poor wetting of the powder bed. Fix it by gradually increasing binder in small, controlled increments. Test granule size, flow, and compressibility each time. Adjust your spray nozzle for even liquid distribution and check for clogs before every batch. Slow, uniform binder addition helps ensure proper wetting. Pay attention to equipment details. Small checks prevent big failures. Find the minimum effective binder to avoid swinging to over-granulation. It's all about balance and precision. Strong granules start with smart process tweaks. Inconsistent moisture distribution is a silent killer. Even if your average moisture looks perfect, hidden variation within the batch spells disaster. Causes: poor mixing, uneven binder spraying, and improper drying. Use process analytical technology, PAT, like inline NIR probes to monitor moisture in real time. No PAT, maintain and calibrate spray nozzles and optimize drying parameters. Temperature, airflow, and product profile. Uniform spray and controlled drying prevent hard crusts and wet cores. Move from set and forget to active data-informed drying management. Consistent moisture means consistent granules. Don't let hidden moisture ruin your batch. Granule size variation wrecks flow and uniformity. Main causes: wrong screen size during milling, damaged screens, and inconsistent impeller speeds. Over-dried granules can also break apart, creating more fines. Validate and maintain your screen size. Check for tears or blockages every time. Calibrate impeller and chopper speeds with a tachometer, not just the display. Document settings and train operators for consistency. Treat mechanical parameters as critical as raw material weights. Build a robust, repeatable process. Control every variable. Consistent size means predictable performance. Sometimes the problem is the machine, not the formula. Clogged nozzles, worn impeller blades, or choked filter bags can mimic formulation issues and cause chaos. Mechanical wear changes, mixing efficiency, even with the same settings. Prevent this with a solid maintenance and calibration program. Regularly check impeller speed, temperatures, airflow, and spray rates. Train staff to spot trouble, inspect filters, clean nozzles, and check high-wear parts before every run. Don't wait for alarms. Be proactive. Treat equipment as a critical part of your process. Prevent mechanical gremlins from derailing production. After all your hard work, segregation can still ruin your batch. Over-dried, brittle granules generate fines that separate during handling and transfer. Poor handling, like dropping granules from a height or using high-vibration conveyors, accelerates separation. The result? API stratification, content uniformity failures, and batch rejection. Prevent this by maintaining optimal moisture. Don't over-dry. Use gentle transfer methods, chutes, gravity-fed systems, and controlled vacuum transfer. Minimize freefall and turbulence to preserve your blend. Protect your perfect granules all the way to the tablet press. Consistency at every step is key. That's the gauntlet of granulation: flowability, over and under granulation, moisture, size variation, equipment, and segregation. Each challenge is solvable with science, engineering, and attention to detail. Mastering granulation means building a robust, repeatable process for consistent, high-quality granules. Consistent granules make stable, effective tablets that patients can trust. Turn complex art into reliable science. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more deep dives. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.